Oh, wait, 1 to an episode that goes to. I'm here with that. AKA Starbucks, I guess.
Hello.
55
Yeah.
years.
Anyways, we're about to play Janthir of the Wilds.
Just Gender Wilds. So,
Oh, yeah, whatever. Anyways,
all the DLCs before this one have in it.
You want some
You
greens
oh,
with
there?
is it
that?
ready? Yes, I'm here.
Alright.
So, I'm ready to begin the story unless if there's something else you want to speak up about.
It says these are different characters. No.
No?
I'm aware of. Just where we were.
Alright, let's just get to it. Anyways, three, two, one, and go. This is for us to read the letter.
Mm-hmm. I guess I have to do everything, even though
Alright, fine.
I'm tired.
Cretia Stoneglow, Letters of Summon. Commander, finally. We're now officially called Commander now.
uh,
Anyways, Commander, I know things has been tense, but I hope you're keeping those horns of yours screwed on. Between Bangar and the demon attacks, I have I haven't had a lot of space to think for myself. Just reaching to the ones to the one problem after another. Nothing I haven't growled about before. I can only imagine what you've been up to, but it'd be better involve a beach. You know, I've always advocated for peace, which is always a tricky subject, but certain tragedies may have delivered just that. Whatever those demons were, wherever they came from, they got us talking, leader to leader. Started with me and Queen Jenna, and the others felt uh and the others fell in step right after. I wish it happened sooner, but I'll take what I can get. Meet me in the Citadel. I'd like to talk with you about the Tyrian alliance. Grisha.
alright, anyway. Am I tired or am I tired? Oh yeah. You should probably buy the Blind Star license in the Wizard Bolt. He's saying. If you haven't already. So yeah, 2 weeks until the next set date. Yeah, before we continue that, you probably should do that. Just in case.
I'm suggesting I'm supposed to stop recording right now.
You don't have to. You can just quickly
You
go
had
out and do the thing
no.
here.
I'll just hold on.
What?
Okay, where what does that I need to do?
Wizard Bolt?
Vault?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Wizard Bolt. You should know that.
What?
Wizard Vault.
What? Okay.
It's the symbol right next to the shop.
Yeah, I see it.
And do you do have 1,000 points, do you?
Yeah. Actually, yeah, close to. Well, not close, but almost to 1,300. But anyways, continue.
Go to the Astral World. There's the Astral Rewards. Second tab. Go down, and you'll find Flying Star license.
Something license.
Flying Star license. It's a spear.
Oh. Right.
Found it.
Hold on. Falling Star Quest license.
Yes.
Okay.
You buy it.
Yeah, I bought it.
All right, good. So you can do that. We can do that later. Anyway.
One sec. Wait.
The
What do you mean?
Imperator is
One
expecting you.
second.
Go
Hold
ahead.
on, I just paused.
You told me.
Okay, anyways. Okay.
Commander, apologies for the formality.
Good to see you faring so well, Krisha. How are you in Ridlock?
Ritlock's in Grothmar, helping keep tensions down. Good, though. Happy to be out of the office. I'm up to my horns in diplomacy. Truthfully, I'd rather be on a recon assignment, claws caked in something rotten.
You're better suited for this work than anyone else in the Legions.
Nobody wants the job. I'm just the unlucky grunt who complained the least when offered it. But I'm keeping another civil war at bay. Which is why I called on you. We weren't the only ones to clean house in the wake of Cantha. Caught wind of the Tyrian alliance yet?
Outside of your letter, it's news to me.
Thought so. We're trying our hand at unification, or something like it. Not just the Char. Everyone. The demon attacks really put a damper on our post-dragon cycle relaxation. Thankfully, none of us are good at relaxing. Now, if only we could figure out this whole Con-Ur thing.
You'd be great at it.
I don't know about that.
You've got gold.
But better me or Ephraim than someone like Bangar.
Yeah, sure.
But enough talk. That seat will remain vacant. As for now, consider this your invitation on behalf of the Char. Queen Jenna called us to action rather suddenly. I expect something interesting is brewing. She asked me to give this to you.
Holy shit. That's a holy shit amount of words.
Alright, I'm just gonna. Alright, go ahead. The court of Queen Jenna, Rigel of Kryda. You are invited. To the esteemed Pack Commander, it is with the highest respect that the founding committee of the Tyrian Alliance would like to invite you to join our organization of trust and dignity. We hope for a brighter tomorrow after the passing of Suwan marked a new era for Tyria, but something pushed back on that hope when a series of demonic attacks left our people and our homes in peril. Although these attacks have recently worn, their source has not yet been discovered. And until it has, we are vulnerable. But from that vulnerability, something else was born. Awareness. Leaders started speaking with leaders. Nations once impaired by I don't know what that is. Rivalries were suddenly allies were on their way. Pain was shared as readily as food. After we survived the fight against the Elder Dragons, surely the next threat to rise in their place would not stop us. And it has not stopped us. As leaders talked, we realized that it was time again to try our hands at unity. Not all will agree, and we certain have our critics. But peace
See
isn't
that fight
made
last night?
overnight.
The Norn and the
Thus,
Solari?
the
That was
Tyrian alliance
amazing.
was formed.
Burly and fierce
Commander,
versus slender
you have
and
been
tough.
a
That Norn
constant
definitely
glimmer
earned
of
her
hope
victory.
in times
She
of
earned my respect,
ire.
too. The way she fights, I'll buy her a
Your
beer.
impacts each of our lives in immeasurable ways. It is for that reason you are invited to join us in Lion's Arch for a celebration of trust. The alliance may be new, but with time it will become something truly admirable and productive for Tyria, for all of us. With support of Tyrian Alliance's founding committee, Queen Jenna of Krita.
Right up. Alright. So it's time for us to... let's do this one. Time for us to take a visit at the church.
I don't have that waypoint, but I do have Trader's Form
Get
waypoints.
the close one. That's far. Good.
Sorry, where are you right now? I
Oh,
don't see you on the map.
I'm not where we're supposed to be going.
Can't stop.
Right, okay.
Got a guild?
Oh,
Want
the
to be
portal?
a legend? Step inside. Your
Never mind,
journey
never
starts
mind.
here.
Good day.
Politics. Ugh.
Politics. Let's see here. You have the achievement called meeting notes. Where you need to grab all the notes around here.
Hold it. Name.
Commander,
Commander!
over here.
That you are. Didn't recognize the face at first.
Bruh.
Fought alongside you during Scarlet's attack.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead. Don't mind me, just being cautious. A lot of big names in this building.
It's a big job.
Mm-hmm. Hello. Hey, it's Malice.
Malice, Anise, could form a new warband.
No less cramped than any of Ash's hidden outposts.
Delegates and leaders are still arriving, but the turnout is impressive. My surprise is agreeable.
And nerve-wracking.
everyone is comforted that you're joining us. You command quite a bit of respect here. Not all of us do the same.
Don't make me regret my decision.
You're modest.
Save that irascible demeanor for negotiations, Imperator. Go on. Mingle. As soon as a few more arrive, we'll get started.
Alright. Oh yeah, Isaias. You English, hello, where are you? Do you remember Casimir, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, apparently she's naked the whole time, by the way. Her clothes are not real.
Okay.
Basically, her clothes are, just an illusion. No wonder why her clothes are never messy.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let you think about that one. Anyway, one of your note things is over here. Actually, how many? Come on. Meet. Meeting notes. There's 4 of them, and that one over there is 1. There should be 1. And then there's one over here. Oops. Nope. Maybe not. Oops. And then there's also her thing over here. You might as well just try to click the paper. Then that's weird. Anyways, we should probably try to talk to people first before we actually get the photo like there. Let's try the representative for I assume here. Oops. Oh, click on there. Hello.
Counselor Ludo. That's a lot of paperwork for one Asura.
Couldn't get a single one of those old sacks to put down the gavel and at least try to make friends. Did send me with a giant pile of paperwork, though. That's what I'd like to call the Asuran hello. Nonsense, most of it. Cantha is revealed. And if not for copying Asuran ingenuity, they'd still be decades behind. But we can't hide in our labs.
Huh. Best work is always done in the field.
I certainly do hope that you are correct.
Maybe. And we have Bram here, who has a beard. I mean, he had a beard at the end of Dragon, so.
Commander! Bram. Healing, I hope?
Graham is representing Kragstead, acting as my own advisor.
Advising on what? Terrible haircuts?
Doc all you need. I went home for a while after. The whole thing was an accident. One day I'm patching homesteads and caring for lone wolf pups, and the next I'm... well, here.
You? Leading an entire village? I'm impressed.
He's modest. He proved to be the leader Kragstead needed, and irreplaceable while I've helped take on more for Newt. A natural leader, oh boy.
Stop.
I'm glad for you, Bram. Air would be proud.
And more. Say hi to Kate over here.
Kate!
Commander, I'd heard you'd been invited. Glad to see you again.
Kaith is joining me as counsel. We've both a stake in seeing our people thrive after everything we've endured.
Mordremoth was a monster. How are you doing after Aurene?
Some days are melancholy, but she still guides me. I'm needed by my people. That has given me purpose.
That they do. Kaith has been vital in our pursuit of healing. We've all experienced a bit of an identity crisis after Maguma. We're well on our way. but we've problems to solve for yet.
You'll get there.
They have Queen Jenna, who is not wearing shoes.
Hello again. It is a genuine pleasure to see a familiar face in unfamiliar lands.
Welcome, Commander. I'm glad to finally have a meeting under less dire circumstances.
An empress and a queen. Dangerous combination.
Queen Jenna has been instrumental in Cantha's integration. I'm eager for these meetings to commence.
All I've done is make introductions.
With every trade organization and leader between the Shiver Peaks and the unending ocean. Such modesty. I'm hoping that today is productive, if not educational.
The latter, I can promise.
Wait, I'll me over here. Is there anything else missing here? No? Besides seeing through these glass. Say hi to Fisha over here.
Commander, good to see you.
Stuffy.
Certainly beats interrogations and trial preparations.
Bengar?
Who else? We'll save that headache for opening remarks. I'm eager to put it behind us. Hasn't made things easy, though. The Dominion lives.
Oh, great.
Their numbers are just depleted.
Traitors. All of them.
Exactly. All the traitors. Anyways, we got a note over here. But the last paragraph of this note, though, the paragraph swirls before your eyes, dispersing like dye in water. Must be some sort of mass revolution. Whatever it says, this last part is for Durgal eyes only. Right. Oh, and you got all the notes. Nice. Whereas we have like, yeah, I know there's just one guy around here. Yeah, there's Doug over here. You here for an alliance meeting? It's downstairs. You're not joining? And letting them use the building is enough participation for me. Not a huge on politics. But hey, I'm not arguing with gifts they brought. Canthan spices, dried fruits from Lona. The bonus fee has some tasting perks. More of a consolation prize than perk. Hurry things along down there, will you? Will do. Yeah, there's like more around here. Of course, it'll be something for later. But I think there would be like something here later when we come back. But for now. Now let's go ahead and join up. We have a lot of people here, from the start of the game to the end. They're more or less all here.
I, Countess Anise, liaison to Queen Jenna of Kryta, call all representatives of the Tyrian Alliance to council. Please, to your places. We've quite a bit to cover. First and foremost, the Pact and Orders send their regards. Structural changes have them occupied. But with that aside, the founding members have come prepared with opening statements. Affirmations of why we're here. As our mutually elected emissary, Commander, would you like to determine the order of operations?
What qualifies me to make that call?
You've had a hand in just about everything Tyria has endured since the retaking of Claw Island. We approve.
I imagine the Pale Mother supports this notion.
Sure, have at it.
Let's discuss the state of the Servari.
I am Firstborn Dagonet. Keith and I have ventured from the Grove to represent the Sylvari. The Pale Tree sends her regards. Her healing has been a slow process, but her spirits remain bright and focused on our growth. Our people experienced a deep wound when Mordramoth rose and fell. As a people, we have many questions about where we come from, what purpose we serve following the Elder Dragon's death. Who are we as a society? Many have decided to leave our home in search of these answers. Finding direction and purpose, that is our focus. As the Pale Tree heals, so do the rest of us.
I'd like to hear the update on Denger's trial.
Krisha, Imperator of the Blood Legion and elected representation from the Char. I'd be lying if I said tensions weren't high at the Citadel. With Bangar's trial nearing, another civil war isn't impossible. Even behind bars, Bangar commands respect from his most loyal. Although weakened, the Dominion is still a threat. However, the Imperators are mostly aligned. Imperator Malice of the Ash Legion joins me today in support. Ephraim sends his. You may have heard the whispers, but there are calls for another Con-Ur to rise. The Imperators don't disagree. But the Trial of Embers will wait until we've decided Bangar's fate. That is our first priority.
Let's hear about the relationships between Cantha and the Zura.
Counselor Ludo of the Arcane Council. I'll keep it brief. As you can observe, I am the only present representative from the Council. We are experiencing growing pains. Cantha's prowess threw us for a loop. I may be alone in this thinking, but about damn time. For a long while, the Council has lazily relied on Asuran Magitech superiority. We've become complacent, our research secondary. I, and a few others, have been advocating for a more productive integration into the global sector. No disrespect intended, but Cantha's advancements on our designs, well, frankly, it's insulting. Our knowledge is still unmatched.
An interesting choice of words. Know that I enjoy competition. In fact, I encourage it.
As do I. My first significant motion on the Arcane Council has been to eliminate any restrictions on admittance into the Asuran colleges. Our next focus will be on global equitable information exchange. That's all. For now.
I'd like to discuss updates from Norn.
I am Scotty, son of Newt Whitebear. Sends his best. Old man just can't say no to a good roll. Expected to heal just fine. Just as our people are healing. Unsure of how to approach the spirits. How we can help them. If we can help them.
The Sylvari share in your pain. The Pale Tree. That's been a process.
Aye. Looking ahead has been our focus. Our scouting parties have returned to the far north to explore the villages and homesteads cut off from Holbrook for decades. We've also got eyes on the sons of Svanir. Rather, what remains of them. Most fell with Jormag. Those that remain, broken, lost. If we can offer any rehabilitation, we will. But we won't welcome more violence to Holbrook.
How is Canthan integration with Tyria going?
Esteemed leaders, I am thankful to have met a few of you before. Queen Jenna has made many of these introductions. For those of you I have not met, I am Empress In of Cantha. I was advised to send a liaison in my stead, but I wanted to show the face of the Empire. Cantha's integration into Tyrian politics has not been swift or easy, but it is considered our greatest priority in the wake of the Elder Dragon event. Our people are largely united in wanting. But like all nations, an underbelly of resistance remains. However, I want to pull us from the murk and into the light. Cantha's technologies are vast, some might say superior. And I firmly believe that we offer something unique. And clearly share similar passions with our neighbors. Together, imagine what we could accomplish. While we are focused on diplomacy, we've had a secondary goal of enlisting archivists from across continents. Our libraries and history texts are woefully dated.
My queen.
Thank you all for your remarks. We gather on mutual ground as allies. For some, friends. We suffered the Elder Dragons. We saw a new Ilona and Cantha. We've endured much. But now, Tyria has the promise of tomorrow. The last decade was cruel, but standing united today shows promise that my father only dreamt of. However, it is not on kind terms that we gather. The Alliance was formed as a reaction to a new threat. Almost a year ago now, demons attacked our villages and farmlands. Your cities and homes.
48 dead in the mountains. An entire village burned to the ground.
One attacked the grove.
2, just outside the gates of Rata Novus. They stank.
No casualties should be accepted. These attacks were calculated, I've heard. Our perpetrator? The Cryptus.
Cryptus?
And what exactly are these Cryptus? Where did they come from?
The more pertinent question, how did the Queen discern this information?
Tone. I've dealt with an Emperor's horde of petty banter, so I pivot. Queen Jenna, care to elaborate?
This information is as novel to me as it is to the Alliance.
I've heard rumors of your trustworthiness, Your Majesty.
No hyperbole until the Queen has spoken.
I see the triviality of Tyrian politics has not ceased its endless parade.
No thanks to you.
Shall we have a mature discussion?
Introducing a representation from the Astral Ward. Iskarin.
Iskarin?
Someone who hasn't helped us over years. So many years.
Apologize for my friend's theatrics.
And Frode, Warden of the Astral Ward.
What's going on, Jenna? Answers.
Queen. If you wish to leave with all your limbs intact.
Calm, all of you. And I thought the war bands needed babysitting. Frode, was it?
Indeed. Admittedly, I expected worse. Wayfinder, under duress...
Commander!
Wayfinder.
Commander!
Ah, should have known you had a leg in this race.
I'll try talking to them.
It's not Wayfinder, please, just do Commander! Anyway. Commander, well, I have certainly had my fair share of life-altering religions. I just don't know what this is all about. Should I be concerned? No need to be concerned, Dragonet. The Astral Ward have much to offer to the Alliance, even though they haven't been doing shit for the last 10 years. And we could have had a lot less bloodshed if they actually helped instead of watching it from the sky with popcorn in our hands. Anyways. Iskarin? I know that name from the people of Garenhof. But what is going on? Heal. Call the Line Guard. No need for the Line Guard. Asgard and Frode came in peace. Right. Well explained. This guard is a seer, is he not? Yvonne has shared much of her historical knowledge with me. I could not have expected that any seers still existed, let alone to have one appear right in front of us. Only one left. If you know of them, then you will know he is here as an ally. He only shows up the last minute instead of helping the whole time. Cryptus, an astral world, and a seer? You knew all this? And you didn't tell me?! Who would I be to burn you further? Aren't you up in your ears with paperwork? Commander, who are these strangers barging in? I want answers, now. For my fists, go looking for them. Come, Scardy. They're friends. Get them out, please. I had a bad feeling about this. Who is he? Being such a powerful and ancient magic have not historically boded well for the people of Amona. This time, the ancient being is on our side. His guardian wants to help Tyria after over 10 years of not doing so. Actually, not over 10 years, way more than that, actually. Just for the sake of this game, it was just 10 years. But in actual history, it's more than 10 years. Isgarin! I was just gonna point him out. Anyways, who is Isgarin? What is Isgarin? I never seen one like him before. Is he the same as those exalted who helped defend the Ares walls from Jormag? They both float. Isgarin is a seer. Like exalted, though, he's here to help us. So,
Ready as they'll ever be. Get to the point.
They thrive on the brink of chaos.
Up to
They've
you.
all endured enough trauma for a lifetime. Patience.
If we're measuring trauma and lifetimes, they wouldn't compare.
Uh-huh. Go Crimea River, Isgarin. Oh, sorry, that's what this would mean. I don't know.
Thank you for allowing us the time to speak to you all today. I apologize for the dramatic entrance. Again, I am Frode of the Astral Ward.
Frode. I've heard that name.
The Ward has been cloaked in shadow for centuries, protecting you from threats unknown and unlike the Elder Dragons.
Sure.
The Cryptus.
The dragons were more
source
of
of
a
our
threat, my
demon
guy.
infestation, I take it?
Beings of the Mists who are no longer a problem. Not right now. Our Wayfinder, your commander, can speak to that. I joined their fight. The Cryptus have been contained. I wouldn't be surprised if some still attempted to breach our realm, but they aren't organized.
He speaks truth, as the commander can attest. Hesitant trust is advised. Isgarin revealed himself to me not long before he revealed himself to all of you.
The Cryptus are harbingers of what may come next from the mists.
And you say they're no longer a threat, Wayfinder?
Commander!
I've been to their realm myself. They've been stabilized.
When Su Won passed, Tyria's essence bled into the veil beyond, the mists. We are no longer shielded by her power.
Wow, finally correct yourself, Tom.
Every eye turned toward us in that moment. And likely more, we glow brighter than we did before. Tyria is a unique world, coveted by those beyond.
To summarize, our demons are Cryptus, and you two, the Astral Ward, are some sort of secret organization that fights them?
Not just Cryptus, but any intruder from another realm.
Right.
We've certainly faced other threats that were not born of Tyria. Why didn't you reveal yourself sooner?
Or help us with the Elder Dragons.
Exactly.
I will answer all of your questions. But this is not the right venue.
I'm inclined to agree. Whatever this information is, I gather it's sensitive in nature.
I imagine the room needs a moment to reflect. Shall we pause and reconvene in smaller council?
After our councils have ended, I will speak with any of you. Whatever questions you may have, I will try to answer them.
Commander, with this, we'd like to continue the conversation. Yeah, I kind of missed that bit. Anyways, we saw a lot of people over here.
Look at them over there. Can I assume they're scheming?
No, Counselor. Assumptions are very often incorrect. We'll have plenty of time to ask our questions. And I have some for you, as we were tasked. Before the Arcane Council, my research says that you were the Dean of Statics.
I am the Dean of Statics. If I dedicated all of my time to the Council, my brain would melt and drip onto the floor.
Talented and busy. You remind me of my sister. Say, you and I should plan a visit. We're supposed to be making friends after all. I would love to host you in our labs. I'm very curious to see how they stand up to such a precise eye.
If they stand. I would love to give you my assessment, Empress. And I'm also happy to waive my consultation fees in good faith.
Good faith indeed. I see you two are getting along.
My people have recently begun early exploration of Dislana. The dragon brand is weakening, all these years later. Dangerous place. Rampant with harpies. I don't see them helping us. Perhaps the Hecate?
I've only been to the ruins of Foreigner, parts of Korna. I should visit more of Alona. When you call Dislana dangerous, what do you mean?
You've been to the best tourist attractions at least. You should visit. Dislana is taxing. Harpies are dominant, which makes it hostile territory. But my people used to hide in the mountains. We have records and rumors of temples, settlements. I don't know if anything waits for us there, but it's worth looking.
Sounds like the Greater North. Homesteads long displaced by Jormag's storm. No telling if there are any survivors.
We defeat the Elder Dragons, and this is our reward. The scraps of what used to be.
Yeah.
So you've met before.
Anise introduced us. Their friendship was just as much a surprise to me.
We sought another ally ahead of the Forum. We've known it was time to reveal ourselves to the world. Figured this would be better than a more public spectacle.
That inclination isn't wrong. Why now, though?
The Cryptus may be controlled or contained, but my words should cause fear. Tyria is as blood in water.
And what exactly is attracted to that blood?
Any number of beasts and beings. I've no reason to think we're in imminent danger, but I suspect something draws closer.
And we all need to prepare. The Astral Ward is ready to help in any way we can.
For once.
So you've numbers then?
Some. Fewer after the Cryptus. We bled on the edge of that blade.
What do you propose we do?
Focus on your affairs. We'll get nowhere without some degree of control. Your nations are fragile still. Heal. Nourish.
We'll be establishing pacts with our neighbors. I suggest you do the same.
Wise.
On that subject, I'd like to offer some information on the Isle of Janthir.
Janthir? A storm looms over that place. Blood. That is not a territory I wish to cross.
I don't expect you to, but we may find more allies throughout those lands. The Lowland Coden.
My father spoke of them briefly. He left their territory untouched. Those are bonds I have not maintained.
I imagine there's more to this suggestion, Iskarin?
We should speak within thicker walls. Yes.
Wayfinder, I don't think anyone here would be better equipped to help form these bonds. You are not only a representative of the Astral Ward, but of Tyria. Look around this room. Take it in.
I could support that notion. Yes.
Utilize Moon Camp. It's only kicking up dust otherwise. We'll send ward to your aid. All your aid. The ward will establish a gateway between our outpost and the human city. With the Queen's blessing.
Blessing granted. I support this, and you, Commander. Now is the time to fortify. The Countess will meet you in Divinity's Reach.
Commander! Anyway.
I've witnessed cleaner executions.
Krisha, think I'm going with the commander to Janthir. I feel a professional pull. Have little intel on that location, or these Coden, and it feels vital. Or intriguing, at least.
An Imperator leaving her post to get her claws dirty. Care to steal my mate, too? Go. Be our eyes. I can cover for us.
I'll see you there, Commander.
Yes, you will.
That looks valuable.
Alright, yeah, feel Divinity's Reach. We all good over there?
Yeah.
Alright. Ooh. That was just the first quest, that was very long.
I don't have that.
I don't know how you don't.
What do you mean I don't?
So, what
This is
brings
my
you
new
here?
character.
Right. Those are still burning to me. The living episode?
Prompt, as expected. Welcome, Commander. The gateway is active. I've word that Malice will meet you there. Got a glimpse of the place myself. Frode gave the Queen a proper tour. He'll be expecting you, too. Though, between friends, their definition of camp is sweet. I'm sure you'll be very comfortable.
Great.
You are quite adapted to them, aren't you? How are you feeling about the mission, then?
Hard to say without full tactical insight. Glad Malice is joining me. Crossing into uncharted lands and securing contact with Coden wasn't my first guess.
Diplomacy is a fine craft, Commander. And making allies requires an artisan. Oh, before you depart. Do we prefer Wayfinder or Commander now?
Commander.
For you? I don't know if you calling me anything but Commander would sound natural.
Old habits die hard, I suppose. Good luck.
Just do Commander! Anyways, what's your next thing?
Get your bearings in Janthir. Take the Astral Ward portal to the Moon Camp.
Alright.
So this is it, huh?
The reductions. This is it. Loading soon. And
Wayfinder, the guest of honor. Welcome to Moon Camp. Vanak, if you don't remember. Fought with you against the Cryptus and Omnitas.
Did you?
You call this a camp? More like a resort.
The Astral Ward? Subtle. Not a chance. Good to see you closer to ground, though. I volunteered to help with the integration. Long overdue that we got involved in Tyrian affairs.
Exactly.
More publicly, that is. Got a few things to atone for.
A lot more.
Commander,
A few.
Vanak was just giving us the lay of the land. Dangerous place, Janthir. Eager to scope it out.
I am as well. There's something about the atmosphere here that wilts my senses.
Surprised to see you here.
On Dagonet's order, he didn't go into much detail about the Pale Tree's status. And perhaps it's not my place to say, but her recovery has been slower than we expected. Some days she seems weaker than the day before. We search for a remedy. The Astral Ward knows magic, and ancient magic at that. I'm hoping we can form a connection with you.
I do too, for what it's worth. And all help is good in these parts. Janthir is a nasty place to get lost. But before you touched ground, Vrode wanted to speak with you, Wayfinder. Seemed urgent enough to prioritize.
Right. I'll track him down.
Alright. There's also an achievement to get all the books around here, but there's like one that was bugged a long time. I don't know where it is.
I've attained the awesome.
There it is, finally. That's the last one I was gonna get. Because on day one that was like bugged. So you can't get it. But yeah, there's like four books around here or something like that. Hey Fred, don't worry about me. You might as well get the layers here. Anyway.
Always on your feet, like a true soldier.
I used to be in charge of Moon Camp before Levente named me Warden.
There's obviously more going on if it pulled the Warden from his outpost in the sky.
You know us well. It's true. The Lowland Coden will be fine allies of Queen Jenna and the Tyrian Alliance. That is no lie. They know these lands better than most. Janthir and the northern stretches are formidable. How much did you learn of Waiting Sorrow during your time in Omnitas?
Not much.
Waiting Sorrow your missing wizard? Not a lot. Besides the fact that she created the Heart of the Obscure.
Indeed. I've never met her, of course, as she's been missing since before Ascalon burned to the ground.
That's a long time ago.
This must stay between us, for now. But we suspect that she's hiding among the Coden.
You want me to find her?
It isn't a burden on your shoulders alone. The Ward is here to support in whatever way we can. But, yes, we need you to.
Is she dangerous?
She's very capable. For your own safety, expect resistance. I wish I knew more. Between us, Wayfinder,
Commander.
All conversation about her turns Isgarin more conspiratorial than usual.
Then I'll keep my guard up.
Good. For what it's worth, Dagda doesn't agree with him. She was also Waiting Sorrow's closest friend, so there's bias. but that's all I've got. So I'll leave you to it. Get to know the region. We'll set out in search of the Coden soon as well. They've been known to homestead along the delta and the coastline. They'll build for 100 or so years, then move. Unsure of their exact position, but I imagine we're close. We portaled Moon Camp here to avoid scaring the locals.
Probably more subtle than flying it over the bay. Good call.
Stalwart Hart pulled some research noting they're not especially keen on magic. A floating building may cause alarm.
No floating.
But, good luck. I'll be here to guide you as I can. Ward's busy with the reacclimation. It's going to be a long process.
Yeah, I will. And we get extra dialogue.
How are things with the ward?
Fine. Tense. Isgaran wanted to lock our doors and go back into hiding, but that's just not an option for us. We have 100 fractal inhabitants taking up residence in Omnitas, and I doubt they want to stay. They're sitting in a limbo of our making. And that's just one problem.
Uh-huh.
Are you going to get the Alliance involved? Probably a smart move.
I think we have to. Lear agrees. He strongly agrees. Iskaran's worried that the world will think us monsters, which is a fair fear, but our actions aren't above critique. I'm airing my angst. Suffered a few long nights, but we're moving in the right direction. Don't let me distract you.
Oh no, please do. Okay. Hello again.
Brilliant insights from Frode, Commander?
He and I caught up and talked about the Coden. We're not exactly sure where they're settled today, but they're likely close. Astral Ward research also says they're a little distrustful of magic. We'll want to keep that in mind.
Sounds like we've plenty to strive for, then. We should get moving. I don't know this region.
I'd recommend taking it slow. When we call Janthir treacherous, we mean it.
Alright, explore Moon Camp while Diana debriefs you some more debrief words. The map of Janthir.
How big is Janthir?
Huge. Practically in Kryta still. But the deltas are considered a part of the Isles due to their climate and flora. It stretches far to the north, running parallel to the northern Shiver Peaks, as far as modern maps are concerned. The Isles and Bay make up most of the occupied territory, with some coastal regions lining the mainland. There is even a small human outpost on the Isles, but it's long abandoned now. Don't know a lot about it.
Not a good place to be, then.
Alright.
That's a Cryptus axe. I'd recognize it anywhere.
Yep. Moon Camp operated in the area during the attacks. Eparch's grunts were poking at something here. Never figured out what.
Given Janthir's history, I imagine there are any number of things a demon could be drawn to. Not especially inspiring, though.
Well. We have all this stuff from all over the world. And something from the visual, Cantha, Dragon's Blood Spears. What the fuck? How do I get all this stuff?
That's a Valraven talent. Nasty beast. The ward has little documentation, aside from a few first-hand accounts. When few travelers come through Janthir, stay away from them at all costs.
Or why? Also, I think your last thing over here is the last notice thing to look at.
A lot of things come to Janthir to hide from the rest of Tyria. That's why the Mersat built Bava Nisos here. Though, that place is all ruins and storms now. Hard to get close.
Bava Nisos? What's that?
Former Mersat city. Fixed in the middle of the Isles. Been abandoned for a long time. Don't think I'd want to go anyway. Maban told me about it. Didn't sound all that hospitable. He went back from time to time. Memories, I imagine. Or guilt.
What can you tell us about the history of this place?
Oh, former home of the Mersat, and later the White Mantle. From my research, there's been very little activity in recent years.
Correct. Aside from the Kodan, only a few other groups have called it home. Some centaur tribes, trolls, creatures that keep to themselves. And the Isles are another story. I recommend you read up on it. A lot of blood has been spilled here.
I'm good. Venture into the uncharted wilderness outside Moon Camp. And there's no stairs. Fantastic!
It's so quiet.
Reminds me of Drizzlewood. Abundant vegetation. I wonder how much of this is edible.
I'll let someone else sample the local cuisine. Now where to first?
Sounds like something to be determined by a wayfinder.
Commander! Anyway. Yeah, this camp is flooding. What are you talking about? Anyway, let's go. Figure on.
Goodness, look at you. This is a very old tree. Imagine the stories it could tell us. Standing tall and strong, protecting the smaller growth.
Eyes up, Keith.
Good.
It may be dangerous, but this place... it's stunning.
Beautiful and deadly. I wonder where the current takes us.
Yeah, we can figure it out.
We should follow that stream, see where it leads.
Yes.
Need more endurance.
Need more endurance.
Janthiri flora is fascinating. And probably very toxic.
Maybe not for us. I really wish it was more obvious what we're doing. Oh, there you go.
Watch out for the cliff. Wouldn't make for a nice fall.
Never mind the cliff. Watch out!
What are we doing? Not far away either.
What were those things?
Must be Valraven. Talons look just like the one Vinak showed us.
Ward, I need assistance now! Alchemy! It won't calm!
Treacherous, eh?
Better check it out.
You're cool.
Together, everyone.
What has them so riled up?
Attacking on sites so close to a populated camp is concerning behavior.
Bet it has something to do with that distress call.
Reasonable take.
Yes, boss.
Claw marks.
And from quite a large beast, I imagine.
I'm sure we're fine.
Footprints. And more claw marks. Chase them away from camp.
Blood. We better hurry.
Anyone! Help us!
Come on.
Hopefully they got something to that now.
Surround it, quickly. Play it calm, not to kill. Maintain eye contact and be firm. The rest of you follow as we guide. The creature is vulnerable. Again, we don't seek to kill it unless absolutely necessary.
Who are you?
Outlander, use this salve. Breathe.
Who are you?
Curious garbs you wear. Perhaps something sturdier would do you better in these parts. Which of you is the leader?
Commander?
Yes, Commander, not Wayfinder. It's me.
Me.
Well met, warrior of the Citadel. I'd like to get to know you. I'm sure the Claw would too. The sun is fading. Wherever you traveled from, our village is likely closer. Follow. We've got a fire for you to sit by.
Thank you.
We'll follow. But who are you?
Barbed Veil. Come. You can help us lead the journeykin to safety. But we must move quickly, unless you want to lose yourself in the woods. Our nights have been far darker. The Valraven watch.
Journeykin? You mean that wild animal?
Fascinating beasts they are. Came to us from far away. They need protectors.
It's enraged again?
Stay calm. Help it release that energy, just like last time. As I told you, Outlander, the salve.
Well, I'm over here.
Again, keep your voices stable. Help it relax.
Blast, bitch.
Use the salve.
We're your friends.
Good, good.
The freaking animation of the market faster, that's what be.
Starting to think that it's enjoying this.
Let it release that energy. The sand! Welcome.
ArenaNet presents Janthir Wilds. I think we're gonna have to record the act one in act one in like 2 parts for how long it is. We're still in the first mission. Well,
So
the second one,
close to
anyways.
camp. I was expecting a little more of a hike.
It's been a long while since we've let the outside in. Travelers avoid these lands, and for good reason. Not intentional isolation, that is. It isn't my story to tell, however, and we're nearing the pen. Here, Commander. Use this to calm the beast.
What is it?
Food.
Can I grab it? It is. Okay, it's always me.
Animals, especially feral ones, only know a life of hunting, fighting for their food. A kind interaction, and a gift is sometimes all it needs to learn trust.
Got the work though.
Return with more than another journeykin, Spearmaster.
More creatures lost in the wild.
A claw of the Coden that I've never heard of, huh?
Call me Stoic Alder.
We found them in the forest, defending themselves against this one.
I'm glad you intervened before any lives were lost. Come, we should speak.
As a delegate of the Tyrian Alliance, it's good to meet you, Stoic Alder.
Interesting. I never thought Tyria capable. Clearly, we've plenty to discuss. Come, the village welcomes you.
I'll tend to our friend.
Thankfully, you stumbled into the kindest alcove in Janthir. Seems we have visitors, rather unexpected in our keep. Welcome the Tyrian Alliance.
Tyria has allied? Amusing joke you play, leader.
Your skepticism is understandable. But given the severity of recent threats, Tyria needed to act fast. And unitarily.
Threats? Surely the strangers do not walk among all lands.
If you mean the creatures attacking from mist portals, I'm afraid so. We call them cryptis.
Ah, mist portals. It's of the flesh stalkers that this alliance speaks. Yes. As foes, they proved fatal ones. Lives lost on your front as well, Jan.
I'm afraid so. And allying proved the viable solution, finally.
Fear can be a supreme unifier, or divider, depending on how it is channeled. So, this is why you come to my hearth, with eyes carrying intention. A bid to join your alliance.
Who knows what other threats the mists might bring? Should that happen, we'll have strength in numbers.
I respect your good intentions, but need time to ponder its implications for our own. For now, that is my decision. At this time, I extend our visitors the opportunity to speak with our council members.
Def Lahar. Oops. Yes? Hello, what's your role in this council? I'm Def Lahar, the Homestead Master. Oversee the building of the manner of things for our village. Nice to meet you. Hail, fellow, and well met. Hello, what's your role in the council? You can call me Sewing Chris. I am the Master of Architecture on this council. Nice to meet you. Welcome to our village. What do you seek? Nice to meet you. What's your role in the council?
Why, hello there. Rai Lycan, humble lore master of the lowland. Long before our tribe came to inhabit Janthir, we hailed from a sanctuary far in the north. In those times, we were led by two honored Kodan, a claw chosen by the people, Alder's role, same as his mother before him. Also, a voice. She was chosen by Koda himself to share in his mind, ultimately proving her worth by the trial of faith. A trial that would prove both to her detriment and the tribe's. Mid-trial, nearly crushed by the weight of madness, she fled. Some call it cowardice. I believe it was the will to survive that seized her from the brink of oblivion. The same will our claw channeled in the trial's aftermath. Rather than risk ruin, he led the tribe south, to Janthir. Given time, some Kodan found themselves called back by the will of Koda, a call they followed to Ur. The rest, our forebearers, remained. And it is here, free from gods, tried only by nature, that we find our sanctuary. At least, that's the speech I've prepared for the Cubs' annual history visit. I fear it sounds a bit rehearsed.
Good. Yeah, this guy's the lore master. Honestly. Here. Ask Panora. Greetings. Hello, what is your role in the council? I'm the council's hunting master. Ask Fedora. I have graced by fire. The Tyrian Alliance, you say? Interesting. Nice to meet you. What's your role in the council?
Grazed by fire, Journeykin Master. Apologies. My thoughts are occupied by council matters at the moment. If you find yourself with time to pass, my apprentice Burning River is out tending the village Journeykin. Tell him to give you some lessons at my request. They're fine creatures. I suspect you'll make fast friends.
Yeah, they all have unique names. And then we have the Kun that sticks out like a sore thumb out of all of them. Hey, Aurora. Why, aren't you a spry adventurer? Come out all this way? Welcome. Thank you. You call me Wayfinder. What's your role in the council? Wayfinder? Does that mean commander? Oh wait, no. Thank you. You can call me Wayfinder. No, call me commander.
Fading
Right.
Aurora, village healing master.
Aurora and Barbed Veil, who you first ran into, are two of our newest to don the master title. Though, judging by their expertise, one would suspect them seasoned veterans of their respective crafts. Additionally, Aurora has fast proved an upstanding mentor for my son.
Currently working on the fundamentals of herbalism.
Save some praise for yourself, Alder. The previous Claw would be proud to see how well you're faring in the position.
The Claw Aurora speaks of was my mother. Feels both long ago and as recent as yesterday that she stood where I do now.
Though a few claw lengths shorter. By my coming of age, she barely made it to my shoulders. But her presence was grand enough to fill the room.
A true leader of Coden. Many have noted the resemblance. See a bit of her in you both. Wayfinder, you find yourself in good company. Hope you can make yourself at home here.
Maybe. Now we talk to Poised Arrow. Nice to meet you. What's your role in the castle?
The role of Claw was taken, so I settled for a title more modest.
My son has some years before he claims such expertise, though his mind is sharp. Observing our council provides him practical education, instills discipline.
Poised Arrow, son of Stoic Alder and Silken Weir. You?
Commander or Wayfinder? Wayfinder is probably more fitting these days. No! Commander!
A Wayfinder losing their way in our woods. And now Commander. That has a strong sound to it.
Exactly.
But if you insist, lost your Wayfinder.
Ah!
Seems our visitor also claims two names. We of the lowland drop formality with those we most respect. Right, Pokey?
Ha!
Yes, Pa.
Man, this bubblehead laboratory thing is funny. Everyone's bubbleheads.
Leader, best we return to the planned agenda, pressing as it is.
Your concerns are sensible, graced by fire. Poised Arrow, I'm afraid our discussion shall prove as stuffy to our guests as the air in this hall. Show them around.
But we've only just... A fine idea. Best they enjoy the weather while it holds. Meet me outside when you're set.
Alliance, I deem you welcome visitors, for the time being. Feel free to acquaint yourselves with our town. Fortunate for you, the embers of our summer season burn brightest. May your time here pass well.
Will do.
Pillage!
And if I'm gonna be honest, I think we only have enough time for like one more quest, like this one. Because we have like 3 more after this one, so you know, and they'll be pretty lengthy, so might as well. Yeah. Welcome to the lowland shore.
Here you have it, Harvest Den. Much to keep a newcomer occupied, especially this time of year. Have one last hurrah before the deep freeze sets in, then our time of torpor begins and things really slow down. So, enjoy the fun while it lasts.
What?
Weren't you supposed to show us around?
A wayfinder needs no chaperone, yes? You seem the type who'd rather blaze your own trail. Your friends, the flora and feline, make themselves at home already. Besides, if you need me, I'll be right here. A friend of mine plans to take part in the dance circle. Poor beast dances like his feet are forged from ore, but I'll be cheering for him nonetheless.
Alright, so what are we supposed to be doing?
Check in with Keith.
Alright. Oh yeah, you could change the work class skin to be this one. You should check this. We can have this one for free, but that one is like the default. Up to you.
Huh.
If you want. Up to you if you want to change it. If you know how to do that. Where you going? Your
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. And then you can just change the colors if you want. When you go to the dye channel. I mean the dye the dye section. You have to exit out of that and then go to the dyes. And then there should be it. And then the top middle you want to change it to the middle one. Like that. And then you can start dyeing it. Dyeing it. I think I made my Cheeto colored. Anyway. Go ahead and attempt it. Oh, never mind. Fine. There's like forget fall damage.
Hey, Wayfinder! How about a test of strength, Outlander?
So you're a plant person? Can you make your own food? Do animals graze on you?
Making friends already, Kate?
Delightful, aren't they? What I love about children is their shamelessly charming lack of tact.
Willow, focus. We're training, not harassing newcomers.
How pretty she is! I love her flowers best of all.
How sweet. These were a gift from a very dear friend. A dragon friend.
Alright.
There's a dragon here as well?
Not here.
I'm afraid we're on this adventure without her. She's resting. And she's more than earned it.
Something you have not, Willow. Back to your sets.
Could complete these with my eyes closed. Now this newcomer looks like a fine sparring match for you, Swift Rapids.
Never trained with spears before. Really? Bet you'd take to it naturally. Talk to my sparring partner, Mists of Dawn. She'll help you get a feel for it. Most couldn't train in spears before they can talk. Though some prefer to exercise their jabbering jaws.
Thank you for letting us watch.
Let's see. I already got the spear, so I may be advanced on you. Here to learn about a spear, Outlander? If you think you can handle it, you need to earn the right. Just like any cub here. Good job, huh? You must earn it. Fight, help out around the Delta, and observe how others use the spear. In time, it'll be yours. Once you've done this, return and show me your mastery against these targets. I'll have a go. Go for you. Log on, evil. What did it say for you? Alright, you need to go to your masteries. And you wanna train the here. You wanna know the lowland count Kodan? And then you wanna train the first one. And we basically have to do events for this. Too bad the event that was happening right here just ended.
Keep all mounts out of the stands.
The good thing for a spear, we already have that Falling Star quest for you to grab, but we're gonna have to focus on that later. Where we can actually do things for it. Anyways, yeah, I'm hoping there's a rest.
Pod told us that he heard some bees buzzing near the fishing village, coming from below the dirt.
You guys this?
Yeah.
Alright. Hope you're not behind or anything. You're flying along, are you? Ooh. If only you were here, be faster. Only you would, I don't know, teleport. I don't know. Could be convenient. You. But right now it would be great if it did.
Nicest of them yet.
Uh-oh. Better hurry. Catch a fish.
It'll do. If you got anything left in your paws, bring it over. But no more.
You gotta focus on getting the things. You got 40 seconds to contribute. Come over here. Wait for it.
Nicest of them yet.
That's it in here. Yeah, you're almost didn't. Yeah, get a contribution. Contribution? Whatever.
Watch it now. There's... I don't trust it. There it is. Can't blame the beast for being hungry, but it's gonna turn the shoreline to fish bones. I'll get these to the fishing lodge. You take care of our friend here.
Need more endurance. Remember your strength, my friend. Nice and weak.
You're just using more of your abilities. Like you're at 8 and you're not. You're at 0. And you're 9 and 0.
Great catch today, Harp. Hope your knife's ready to scale.
Not a crap catch. Pretty good, even for you. What'd you do, bribe him?
Oh, you know my spear paw. Quick as a journey can sleep. Ha! Was all sorts of silly. You see...
Got the Wayfinder's help, did you?
Commander!
You wanna help me? Prep needs to start... well, now.
Don't care, you.
Don't care about you.
Skin, gut, salt, and dry. In
That's
that
what it sounds
order.
like. That's what it sounds like.
Fish are going sour real fast these days. So let's get to work.
Wait for it. There we go.
Rot is setting in fast. Gotta skin them first. Next, scoop out the guts and bones. All we want is flesh. To make them last as long as possible, they'll need a good salt bath. Then you hang them up to dry. The more we prep, the less we waste.
And yeah, during this whole chain event here, there's basically just 3 events. This is how I level up my masteries here for Janthir Wilds. Because they're just back to back. But of course, it's easier when you're using a XP booster, which probably should have had to be done.
Fast. Gotta skin them first.
Speaking of which, you should probably use your XP booster if you have one.
Next, scoop out the guts and bones. All we want is flesh. To make them last as long as possible, they'll need a good salt bath. Then you hang them up to dry.
Is this?
The more we prep,
What?
the less we
You must use your XP booster.
Yeah, I know that. Oh wait, okay.
You have any, right? Too bad that this event also scales up depending on how many people are here. So if there's people here that are AFK, yeah, they'll basically make it harder for us to complete. Which of course sucks, but whatever.
Taking a closer look. Good knife work. Salt could be a little better dispersed. But it ain't bad, Wayfinder. I'd serve any one of these to the claw. Don't hesitate to help again.
That looks valuable.
You might want to change the map. Click yes. Anytime soon.
What?
Yes. To change the maps. Instance.
Go.
Yes. It's on your top. Yeah, it's on your left side of your screen.
Rod is setting in fast.
Got it?
Gotta skin them first.
Wait.
I think that'll let you go to the next map. The message will pop up.
About the guts and bones.
Give me this one right here.
It's the only one. Yes.
To make them last as long as possible, they'll need a good salt bath.
Because we're here with another event here.
Then you hang them up to dry. The more we prep, the less we waste. The rod is setting in fast. Gotta skin them first. Next, scoop out the guts and bones. All we want is flesh. To make them last as long as possible, they'll need a good salt bath. Then you hang them up to dry. The more we prep, the less we waste.
A fucking rack out of the blue raid.
Taking a closer look. Good knife work. Salt could be a little better dispersed. But it ain't bad, Wayfinder. I'd serve any one of these to the claw. Don't hesitate to help again.
Alright, resist is now on the speed here with a spear. No doubt you'll get a better one soon. All the way back there.
Never to test of strength, Outlander. When my shield's up, see if you can break my defense.
Back you are. How's the spear? Weight feel good? If you need more practice, try these targets. Make enough progress, and maybe I'll pass a good word along to the claw. All right. This is really easier on Revenant. I have to admit. If you're talking, I can barely hear you.
Next thing for us to do is clearing consistent code on inhabitants of Harvest.
Something Harvest Temple. Help up around the Harvest and explore its culture. Okay. So basically, to the heart. Well, what if I want to do it?
I feel strong.
I mean, I guess you can do that if you want, or you can just wait over here for the event. Speaking of which, you should change your mastery to the Warclaw one. There you go. So yeah, so the first one will have your Warclaw have like take no damage. You could fall so far down and you could take no damage.
Just like the first dance of spring. Swift. Toes.
You are all weak.
Rocket punch.
Give the heart of a springtime festival.
Sharper still.
fragile than you look. Well done. Fragile than you look. Well done. Too slow.
How about a test of when my guard's up? Think strategically. And on attacks don't always land. So get creative. Ooh. Need to catch my breath after that.
Hey, Wayfinder. Janthir is wild today.
Your punches.
You must prepare for the unexpected.
There's more than doing that if you want to get the heart done. There's a good easy one up here. From that.
There you are. Reliable as ever. This is old hat by now, so I'll leave you to it. You know what you're doing.
What are you doing? You good at this?
Hold on.
Alright. Probably easier if you just grab the unrefined ore or whatever. If right. No. Now you need to ship it. That's a little bit. Well, I guess it's a hard way to do it.
Hold on a moment. Just realized I learned your name, but you never learned mine. Bronze Sun. My trainees call me Silver Moon.
I'm done.
They think themselves clever, they do. May seem impolite to an outsider, such informality.
Check in with Malice.
But here...
You're here.
I want to make friends.
Hey, Miles.
Commander, quietly.
Catching up on Coden affairs?
The only meeting worth attending is the one you're not invited to. Seems there's been discussion about those strangers the kid mentioned earlier. Also scouts and what I assume are journeykin, which kicked off some squabbling. Then something about Isles, and interestingly, Alliance, which led to more squabbling.
What do we have to do with any of this?
Still piecing that together. But now you see why espionage and diplomacy go together like Bover and steak and a cold ale.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you're enjoying this.
And Krisha's still trying to convince me that field work gets old after a while. Anyway, the Warclaw Master seems to be the one spearheading all this. She said to speak to her understudy, correct? Wouldn't hurt to see if you can get any info out of it. Something's definitely got them on edge. Our timing could be good or bad.
Find the workout chair Malice mentioned. Yeah, it's somewhere near the beginning of this place. This mouse is just still hangs over there. Your journeykin has taken to you. The bond can grow even stronger. Why don't you put your new friend's nose to work? Find me a missing cub? Missing cub? The young are naturally curious, which is not always a good thing. They'll wander far and wide. Then they lose their way back. Track it down and bring it here. You'll see the state of your bond. Oh yeah, there'll be a there will be a timer for this. So so you best we get over no, best we get here back here. Best we get back here as fast as you can. Well, after you find it, anyways. Anyway, get to find him.
We should join the dance team. I don't know. What if Twig is there? What if I trip? What if I trip and Twig sees me trip?
Hurry up with this. I'm right at it. Hurry up. Yeah, hurry. Uh-oh. Tick tock.
Was I literally supposed to follow you?
Well, if you want to find it, yeah. Time, anyways. No, you didn't make it back in time. Well, you do, anyways. I already did it. First try. No doubt you can do it too. So you do have 2 minutes to get there. Nicely done. You found a little one. Good on you, stranger. Let me know if you have any questions about these fine creatures. What exactly are work claws? Believe it or not, they aren't creature of blood and bone, but they're of magic. They still bleed, but okay. Same thing with the Sky Skulls though. They're of magic, but they still bleed and whatnot. And they're blood bone. But anyways. What are some uses for the work class sniff? The sniff can come in handy for tracking the scents. Use it to sense nearby foes or even intruders. Tell me about the work claw's chain pull skill. If you're looking to pull something down, throw out the chair and use your work claw's might to your advantage. It won't work for anything but experimental on large obstructions or even foes. Can I use my spirit while on the work claw? Certainly, your spirit will let you target hard-to-reach foes without dismounting. It's a useful tactic to have at your disposal. Can the work claw dodge attacks? If you urge your Journeykin to rush forward, it can evade oncoming attacks, and its raw force packs quite a wallop. But be careful, you'll tire the poor creature out if you rely on it too frequently. I'm sure it's fine. Alright, what's your next objective?
Return to Poise Arrow and discuss what you have seen on the lower land, Kodan.
Alright.
What is it? Straight to the matter.
Fish, I'm rather fond of you.
Time on windy hellos. Pleasantries be damned.
I see Malice has gotten you up to speed on our communications.
She gifted it to me to keep in touch. A neat device, for sure.
So you waited for me to walk here when you could have called me?
Exactly.
And forego a chat face to face when you're a stone's throw away. Besides, I imagine it gets tiresome being always reachable. Surely one needs uninterrupted time with their thoughts. Speaking of life's interruptions, my paw requires a favor. Some small task for which he finds you fit. Said to meet him in the lower waterfalls at an old place of ours. Making my way over now. I'll see you there. By the way, I'd make haste if I were you. My paw values promptness.
So right in front of you.
Lateness won't anger him, but it surely won't impress him. I speak not from experience.
Yeah, got it.
I heard things are going smoothly with the Lowlanders, Wayfinder. That's good. I'd love to talk. Probably best done in person.
Got a standing invitation with the Claw, so let's keep it quick. Might know about you-know-who.
It's on. Oh yeah, by the way, the place where you start the falling star quest is like nearby, in the Rune Camp. So of course you need to talk to someone for that. Over there, I think they're right here. Well, they were. That's probably because I already got it done. I can't see them. Can't even see them. On my side of things. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, it's probably because I already have it done, so I can't see where they are. You see? Is it still really? Is it really still loading for you?
Nope.
Yeah, I'm over here. I'm outside the moon cap. I'm not sure if I can see the NPC, but you'll probably will, because you already bought the license. Just play out here. You see an NPC around here? Somewhere around here? Oh, there. I can see on your side.
Working order. I was expecting at least some damage. Warping it from such a distance.
Oh yeah, I don't see them, but let's talk to them. Let's talk to them later. Just wanted to confirm. Actually, yeah, they're gone from me because I already did the thing.
Ah, there you are. Tell me, how are the lowland Coden?
They're a little skeptical, but welcoming. Some creature has them on edge.
My ward has reported the same, the good and the mysterious. Strangers pending. I'm glad it's going well. Now, as for your second mission, any sign of her?
Not yet, though that Barbed Veil character definitely turned a few heads.
It's a journey, not a race. Haven't gotten much more out of Iskaran myself. I asked Dagda about her departure. That it was a building reaction to the deaths of Boss and Akeem, former court members. Started isolating herself. She was detached from the rest of them, left a note before she fled. But that's all I've gotten so far. I'll let you know if anything else kicks up. Before you head back to the village, Vanak wanted to speak with you about something. A couple rift sightings outside of Moon Camp. Probably good to stay on top of that.
Cryptus, you think?
Maybe not. Could be the strangers. But I bet the Coden would appreciate it. Could swing them to joining the Alliance.
The feline companions of the lowlanders. What do they call them?
Journeykin.
Wayfinder, thanks for stopping by. Know you're busy, but I'd like your eyes on this one. Not sure how much Frode said, but we've had a few rift sightings in the area. Don't think it's Cryptus, but I'm not thrilled. That's something you can look into.
Of course.
Yes, and we know that war claws are bound by potent souls.
What the?
I've been muted. Well, I don't have been muted before. So anyways, you should like probably get that mastery done. The build. But if you can't, you need to get the mastery stuff. Which you sure you've been doing. If you pass by some already.
It's easy when you know how.
Nice. Yeah, that's a whole lot faster than it used to be on day one. Because the rifts were bugged, so they really show up. Thankfully, that's fixed.
Definitely not cryptis, but I'm not sure what they are. Thanks. I'll pass it up the chain.
Oh. Anyway, I think we should do this here. We're busy. Not busy, pick up inventory.
That looks valuable.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, awesome. Anyway, yeah, yeah, this is way longer than I expected to take, but that's alright. We're like halfway done with Act 1, Act 2. And like in 2 weeks, Act 3 should come out. Hopefully. But anyways, what do you think so far?
I'm kind of enjoying it right now.
Too bad we couldn't do that one event that's pretty fun.
It's whatever.
Well, I mean, there's one that's pretty fun that happens like right nearby this waypoint. But you'll probably stumble upon it at one point, because I'm gonna have to have you rank up that mastery as much as you can. Well, the current mastery tree you have, the one for the war climb out, because I want you to unlock all of it. So of course that means you need to do as many events as you can, and also go around the whole map and collect all those mastery points that you see. You think you can do that?
Yeah, sure.
All right, awesome. Anyways, this is where we're gonna leave it off for now. Just took a little bit longer than I expected. It also, well, yeah, this is taking longer than I thought, but oh well, that's fine. It just means there's more to go around. But next time we'll gonna go ahead and pick up with Home Sweet Home. But anyways, I'll see you next time. So good day and goodbye.
Drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe. We'll catch you all in the next video. Peace out.